Hi Capricorn, and welcome to my channel. I am an intuitive tarot card reader, and this will be your intuitive weekly reading using 3 cards from the Shadowscapes Tarot. I will list this deck in the description box if you're interested. I'll also list my prices, services and email if you did want a private reading. Otherwise, I do appreciate you being here, Capricorn. If you enjoy your weekly content, your weekly reading, please feel free to leave behind a like. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. You will receive notifications of any upcoming readings for your sign. I do really appreciate you being here, so it does mean a lot. Thank you so much for your viewership. Let's get straight into it and see what's coming up for the sign of Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the week ahead. Okay, the first card you have is the Knight of Wands, followed by the Temperance card, and the last card is the King of Pentacles. Okay, this is pretty powerful. Starting off with the Knight of Wands, you're definitely feeling the new moon in Aries this week, Capricorn. Knight of Wands, possibly an Aries, Leo or Sagittarius who's coming through in the reading here. The Knight of Wands is someone quite confident, someone that's a little bit impulsive, has fire energy somewhere in their chart here, is quite courageous, is quite prominent. You might be hearing news from this person. I feel like they're big on communication. This person could be foreign, they could be coming at a distance to you with the Knight of Wands, but I feel as though this person is coming in with a message and some sort of sense of urgency, okay? It's a collective. I almost feel like someone's making a dramatic impression on you. I feel like, I'm not sure if this person is already known to you, if you work together. It's a collaborative environment or a friendship environment around this person. I feel like it also points to allegiancy, like allegiance and encouragement. So for some of you, I feel like you've got some sort of leader here and what looks like a Leo. So I'm tempted to say it could be a Leo or Leo energy. Now, if this is you, Capricorn, I feel as though there's a possibility for you to really lead or dominate a certain situation. It may be around love, it may be around career, but it's about making a stance, taking a stand, or leaving behind an impression. Of course, this could be a person leaving an impression on you, but it's quite a bold energy. It's someone that's quite relentless. It's the pursuit, the chase, if you will. It could be involving your passions, diving into your passions, pursuing your passions once more, something that you used to have a passion for, and maybe you've moved away from it, Capricorn. You know, life has gotten in the way and you haven't been able to pick it back up again. This could point to, with the Knight of Wands, that you'll be able to do this. So this is quite exciting, a surge of energy, fire energy here. I feel like this is a momentous week for some of you with that Knight of Wands energy. It could be a message of travel here as well, or foreign connections, liaising with foreign colleagues, foreign family members, reconnecting with people that are further away from you. Not necessarily different countries, it could be different cities or areas. And I do feel like it's a Leo, so leadership, pride, a bit of arrogance possibly coming in with this person here as well. What's interesting is that you do have the sign of Sagittarius, which came up in your reading in the form of the Temperance card. For those that are dealing with a Sagittarius, there's a beautiful compatibility. There's a beautiful growing compatibility between the two of you. Now, this is yin and yang energy, which is a harmonious balance of masculine and feminine, divine masculine and feminine, or even if you're in a same-sex relationship, this is sort of a message from the universe that the two of you are very beautiful for each other. The two of you fit just like a jigsaw puzzle, okay? But everything in moderation is needed. So I almost get a message that it's important for you not to rush things this week. The Temperance is all about having patience and a very sincere receptiveness or honesty to what it is that you're trying to invite into your life. For some of you, it's regarding an other half. Now, this could be a soulmate here, Capricorn, but soulmates come in many forms: romantic, children, family members, animals, pets. And I almost see this, if you are dealing with a Sagittarius here, there's some sort of divine, it looks like a halo here, especially in the medieval age. This golden area, this golden shade behind her is painted as a halo. So this person has a divine presence, or this person is, you know, it could just be that they're quite religious, but or that you're coming into this, but there's some sort of a glow, okay, about this person. There's a spiritual glow or a reverence or an honor or an idolatry about them. Or maybe this is them towards you, Capricorn, as well. I feel like it's pointing to a balance. Things are balancing out. And what I did want to mention here as well is that you have very contrasting cards in the sense of the impulsive, the brave, the maybe a little bit irrational Knight of Wands, with the very stable King of Pentacles, who's very rational and likes to take his time and doesn't really rush anything and needs to be familiar with something before he gets into it. And this is completely opposing from the Knight of Wands. They're very different characters coming in with very different energy. Now, you are Pentacles, Capricorn, so I'm wondering if, although this is a Taurus coming up, I'm wondering if this is your energy this week and you're taking a little bit of a back seat. Well, not really a back seat, Capricorn. You're still very much involved, but you're taking, let's say, a different approach to things this week. And this person that you're dealing with is taking obviously a very different approach to you. But what's sitting in the middle of you is the Temperance card. And this shows that you are actually balancing each other out. You're actually complementing each other. You're the yin or yang and they're the yang or yin. So you're actually corresponding together very, very well. The Temperance card in the middle shows that the two of you can have peace, compatibility towards each other. Although you take very different approaches, you can see the King of Pentacles, who in fact looks towards us, and the Knight of Wands looks towards this side. So although you go different directions, the two of you could have something very, very beautiful, as indicated by the Temperance card. It can also point to things that have been imbalanced. I think there's a coming together of balance. So I feel like if this could be a friend, this could be someone you work with. Pentacles can denote money and finances and that sort of realm, a professional relationship. If something was imbalanced, I feel in the upcoming week, you'll actually be able to work together extremely well. The Temperance card brings honesty, truth, peacefulness, moderation, reciprocity. It's a symbiotic relationship, meaning you both benefit from this in a very powerful way here. So whether it's professionally collaborating or romantically collaborating, I'm seeing that a beautiful a peace or a reciprocity coming together in a very beautiful way in the upcoming week, because you also have the King of Pentacles. Those that are dealing with a Sagittarius, you're finding peace, harmony, and possibly a sign from the universe that this person is your other half. For others, I feel like if you're dealing with a Taurus, you've got some wonderful things ahead with this person. There's a lot of stability, there's talk of stability, but there's also action of stability. So this person is all about action. And as your sister sign, I think the two of you complement each other very well. The two of you are a very nice counterpart to each other. So what I'm seeing here is that the Taurus is coming in quite strong. And now this is the best features of the Taurus: stability, honesty, loyalty, commitment, thinking seriously about things, taking a logical approach, showing you that they care. So I think you're getting the best of both worlds here with the Sag and the Taurus energy. It also points to a lot of money and an emphasis on career. So I do believe things are balancing out very nicely in career. Possibly if you've been trying to juggle creative pursuits or adventure, movement, relocation, things are settling down now. You can see that this unfolding happens in the upcoming week, that impulsive energy, I need to do this and get things done, and this needs to be addressed. And slowly things will calm down with the help of people around you, romantic or platonic or professional, and suddenly everything is settling down here, because the King of Pentacles is deeply rooted in his ways. Yes, there's an element of stubbornness to him, but I think there's the need for establishing roots and getting into a routine. So you're finding consistency or compatibility, very strong compatibility though. It's not just any old compatibility. It's very powerful. Okay, the beautiful dragon is here. You know, who was seen as a sky deity, especially in the Chinese ancient mythologies, and you know, those Asian mythologies. This was the sky deity that carried the chariot, that carried, you know, that emerged from the heavens with fire, you know, things like that. So it's a very large and looming compatibility between the two of you, a growing compatibility, or a beautiful evening out. So balance when you've wanted it most, or restoring the balance, restoring the harmony, Capricorn here. But It could represent a large amount of money with the King of Pentacles, someone who's coming in that's quite affluent, well-connected. So this might be moderating your finances even, or your career ventures for some of you as well. I will leave it at that though, Capricorn. I hope this reading has been insightful. Thank you so much for watching and have a fantastic week. Bye for now.